Phoenix night, which is a beauty.
It is.
Thanks for all of your fantastic work tonight, Jason Adams. So I've got 8-5-2-4 here, Nathan. Hector Fawley, Felice Cockerell, strong chaser, 2 from 4 over the 600 here, 33.99 PB, can do it at both ends. Really good third to Sunset Fraser in the Melbourne Cup heats. No luck at his past 2 cents. Zipping Hopkins, the 5, back to the 600 for the first time since winning here in late August in 34 and 55. Really good form over the 500 cents. I've put in Mr. Easy for third, 2 wins from 3 starts this track and distance. Could try to lead and possibly cause an upset. And Paul Yasmin, number 4 for Mark Delbridge. Won here in 34 and 60 in October, has clocked 34 and 18, can be in the finish. 8-5-2-4 in the get out.
Yeah, I went 5-8-7-4. I went Zipping Hopkins on top. I think he's been screaming out to win a race over the 500. He's a slow early greyhound that's really strong late. So he's had 1 start over the 600 for a win. 34.55 most probably doesn't indicate his true ability. I thought his last few runs have been first class. 29.19 at Sandown off an inside draw over the 5.15, being runner-up to Lakeview Emily. And then last week he was just beaten by Mapunga Tully in a free-for-all. Once again being slow away. I think the small field suits him. I think the increasing distance suits him here. So I did settle on him on top. For second, I put in number 8, Hector Fawley. He was pretty unlucky not to cross a 525-metre free-for-all last week. If he can begin like that again and get across, he's going to be awfully hard to beat. We know he's one of the best 600-metre dogs in the country, and he has been for over 12 months now. For third, I put in number 7, Paul Bodie. He was a track and distance winner in 34 and 34 off an inside draw 2 runs ago. He's been very consistent over the 600 at the Meadows throughout his career. And then for fourth, number 4, Poor Yasmin. She was in the Group 1 Hume Cup only 6 weeks ago, Dave. She was the fastest qualifier in that 600-metre series. She comes back to a mixed grade 3 and 4 here, and she steps up, most importantly, back to 600. She had a 525-metre run last week, which was a little bit short for her, but I think she can certainly make her presence felt in what looks to be a very good mixed grade 3 and 4 over 600 to conclude proceedings here tonight.
Zipping Hopkins, your selection, Nathan. Tab fixed $2.80 to $2.50. Hector Fawley, the 8, my tip, $2.40 out to $3. Paul Yasmin, the 4, $5 to $4.60. 7, Paul Bodie, $7 out to $9. 2, Mr. Easy, $8.50 to $10. 1, Zipping Grande, $16 to $21. So the 5 is the favourite, best backed. The 8, a little easy. Let's go to Dan Hibbard for the last on Phoenix night.
The winner 2 starts ago in 34 and 34. So they're behind the boxes. We're about to move in for the last of the night, the last of the carnival. It's been a brilliant series once again, as it always is, dominated by Jason Thompson. He wins the Melbourne Cup and the Phoenix and the Top Gun, and he completes a rare Grand Slam, as it were, winning the Australian Cup earlier in the year as well. It is rarefied air that he finds himself in. And they're just about set to go for the last of 12. Moving in, green light turned on, lure rolls for the last race of the Dream Chasers. Favourite the yellow, ready. Racing, Hector Fawley jumped pretty well. Zipping Hopkins was slow to go. Speed out from Mr. Easy, tackled by Hector Fawley. He found the lead with a lap to go. Mr. Easy, Zipping Hopkins got through to third. Zipping Grande was next. Then came Poor Yasmin, and Poor Bodie's at the rear of the field. But Hector Fawley, 5 or 6 clear. Zipping Hopkins ran to second. Mr. Easy was trying. Then came Zipping Grande. Poor Yasmin was next, and then came Poor Bodie. Hector Fawley's getting weary. Zipping Hopkins is charging home. Hector's all out. Zipping Hopkins got him and won. Zipping Hopkins beat Hector Fawley. Zipping Grande will get up for third, I think, ahead of Mr. Easy. Next in was Poor Yasmin and Poor Bodie, and the time is 34 and 36.
That looked the Quinella. And you could see Hector Fawley starting to weaken coming around the circle, and Zipping Hopkins was pouncing and got the cash, the favourite Quinella. Well done, Nath. You tipped the winner in the get-out.
Yeah, he's been racing really well and been a deserved winner, and 600 metres chasing a superstar like Hector Fawley was the recipe for success, and Zipping Hopkins brings up a treble for the Innes camp tonight.
I'll tell you, Nathan, it's been great working with you throughout this carnival. I've had a fantastic time. I want to thank Charlie and the team from Top Cat Video for all of their efforts. Our team at Sky Racing Active, Dory, our director, and all the crew, Jace Pritchard, our producer, sensational. Nathan, I'll see you again soon.
See you, Dave.
Good night from the Meadows. Let's go to Nathan at Wenty.
Race number 12. Zipping Hopkins was 280 to 250 on fixed pace, 270 and 160. Hector Forley $1.70. There'll be no third for Zipping Grande number 1. Fourth in will be number 2. So 5, 8, 1 and 2 on the last. 5, 8, 1 and 2. 1 3/4, 1 1/4. 34.327 the time. The Quinella paid a dividend of $3, the exacta $8.20, the trifecta $38.80. First for $125.50, and the last running double 2 into 5, $11.70. We stand by for the all clear to wrap up Phoenix Night 2024.